after December, that table is going to change, whether you like it or not.
The table is always changing. The table
it's going to
change.
I'm talking about the top. It's going to change.
What is that? Who's at the top?
Right now, Liverpool.
So say after December, Liverpool will be at the top. Because that's what you want to say.
That's not what I want to say. What I'm saying is that.
Hello, we're back. First half podcast, Charlie. We're here to share our opinions again on football. What up, my brother?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. So, once again, my name is Patrick. Yeah, I'm solid. Okay. I mean, sitting on top of the table for a very long time, Yeah.
But I think last season, at some point, you're on top of the table. So,
yeah, of course, like I always say, I'm always used to be on top of the table. It's nothing new to me.
And how did it end?
Well, it didn't end for me being there, but Liverpool is Liverpool.
Well.
Yeah. Liverpool.
You never walk alone.
I have never walked alone in my life.
Okay. We'll
Charlie,
that.
Yeah, of course. But there's a lot of good football going on.
Oh yeah.
Very heartbreaking results. Dramatic scorelines.
Yeah.
But then of course, I think the EPL never disappoints.
Oh yeah.
The drama is always available.
Yeah.
And we enjoy it a lot.
Pure
football. So today we're having a discussion on Enzo Papa.
Oh yeah.
And his boys at Chelsea.
The Godfather.
Yeah. and everybody has an eye on Chelsea.
I don't know why.
It is obvious. Of course. Do you know why people have never really liked Cristiano, Mike Tyson, the Muhammad Ali?
Tell me.
They know they are great and they say it. They don't hide from it.
Okay.
Now, what is this thing about Chelsea? You won the title, but that's a loose rules to say that you want it. That is what you are there for.
No, I don't think it's an issue of say we are scared or anything of that sort. What is going on here is that we started the season with a target in mind because we knew where we were.
What was the target?
Over the past two seasons, we really struggled.
Mm-hmm.
We've changed the entire team. We've changed coaches. And because of that, I think we started the season with cautious expectations of what we are setting out to achieve, knowing who the real contenders for the title are.
Who are they?
So, there's no pundit or no football person in the world who would have put Chelsea, knowing what they know about Chelsea over the past 2 years, to be going for the title. And we've been in the trenches, and we know how difficult it is to get out of it. So we know that there are going to be some bloopers along the way. So if we are having a current good form, yes, as fans we want to enjoy it, but we don't think we need the pressure of this bit of we are title contenders.
No, but then of course, if you are in a league, and you are third, second, of course you're a title contender.
Not necessarily.
I don't know what you are doing at second and third, even in a title contender. What are you doing there? Then drop back to your normal 10th position.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. You understand? So for me, the title contenders have always been Liverpool, Arsenal, and then City.
Yeah.
Chelsea being in there is great, but we are going with the attitude of shooting for the stars. And if we land on the sky, we still achieve something good. So if we are going to be among the conversation and at the end of the day, it makes top four very comfortable, of course, 100%. But I don't think with what we know about our team, the inexperience in the team, the individual mistakes that we get along the line, we have a goalkeeper who you cannot rely on for anything.
But for some time now, Sanchez has not been bad at all.
Sanchez, we've never had a problem with Sanchez when it comes to his saves.
Yeah.
That one is good.
Some sharp reflexes.
But when it comes to distribution, passing from the back is not his thing. He's never given us the confidence to know that, once the ball is with him, he's going to make the right decision.
But to be fair, you know that passing from the back is not a quality of all keepers.
Yeah, but that's the point. If you know you want to do that, get a keeper who can do that. I don't think when Alisson or Edison and all these players are on the ball, you panic as much. But there's no Chelsea fan who doesn't panic when Sanchez is on the ball because every single game he's going to cost you a chance, if not a goal. You understand? And for that reason, even when you are in a comfortable lead, you are still not 100% okay because you know that. And if you are playing an opponent and he makes his chances and he scores, that one you're okay with it than when it's given to them freely because of a mistake. And that's where one of those reasons why we think that there's so many things in there that we still need to fix to contend.
So the thing is that I, like you rightly said, of course, you guys came in looking at just trying to make sure that you keep your heads above water.
Exactly.
Now you've kept your heads above water. You're actually on a speedboat all over the place. Would you still say that Chelsea is made up of inexperienced players with the kind of football you're playing? Because
100%. Listen, the coach has already admitted that yes, he's way ahead schedule in terms of what he thought his how the players are going to take his tactics. Great, we have some good talent in the squad, and because of that, it's going well. But if you look at our defense, we are not that great. If you look at the goalkeeper, our midfield and going to the top in terms of scoring goals, we are not lacking. But when it comes to the defense, we need to strengthen before we can say we are competing. But that notwithstanding, if Liverpool decides to misbehave and drop points like they are doing now, and Arsenal and City continues to do what they are doing, and we somewhere in March we realize that Charlie, let's go for it. We will. But for now, we believe that it's a marathon, not a sprint.
You wait for March to go for it.
We won't wait for March to go
for it. We're already going for it.
No, we are not. All we are doing, as our coach has said, is that whatever team that is put against in front of us, we try to beat them.
Yeah.
We'll take
like
it
any other team.
We'll take it week by week. We are not getting carried away that we are on good form because we are still going to play all the teams that are contending for the league anyway. We are going to have some bad days.
Yeah, of course.
And all those things, it's not just on the field. It's about how the team are affected, the mentality and all those things. That's where the experience comes in.
So currently, I mean, a lot of teams would actually struggle with injured players and whatnot. How's it looking like for Chelsea now? Because I know
currently we have Reece James and Fofana, who are the only two people that are, I mean, and they are actually two of the most experienced people in the squad that we have. Fofana has been great. The partnership with Cowell was actually really good.
Fofana?
Yes. But the only problem here was that because of his injury, we are now forced to play by the Chile, who has so much mistakes in him. So for that reason, it will be very difficult to be 100% sure that we are going for the title. Then again, I don't understand this whole bit where when the season started, everybody wrote us off because of what they know. That actually, this team, we have over 300 players. The coach, they were even laughing at us that players don't even have a changing room. Why are players still signing for Chelsea and all that? All of a sudden, we have a few good games and now we are title contenders. What has changed?
No, but then what you are saying is quite true anyway, because yes, everybody was talking about because there were a flood of players who were being bought by Chelsea left, right, center. And for me, even though last season things didn't go too well, Chelsea is Chelsea. I didn't expect Chelsea to do as bad as they did last season. The
last two seasons actually.
Yeah, for the last 2 seasons, I really didn't expect that. But I don't know if it is the players. I mean, there are 3 things. Is it the players that have come in? Is it the coach's tactics that is working? Or it is a few players in there who are playing good individual football?
No, but if you take Chelsea, what you can see clearly is that the talent is there. Even no matter what team it is, if you scrap your whole project and start fresh and bring in new players, now relationships have to be built.
Yeah, like the team
link-ups and connections on the field. Team. I mean, right now you're now getting Palmer and Jackson working very well. Palmer and Noni Madueke working very well. It's going to take time.
Yeah.
And last season, Pochettino, you realize that the last 6 or so games, we didn't lose any games.
Yeah.
It started getting together. And luckily, they made a good appointment of a coach. I mean, when Enzo Maresca came in, everybody was skeptical that this person has not have.
Weren't you?
Oh, we all away. Yeah. I mean, that's everybody. We all worried that his experience in the top flight has not been tested.
Yeah.
He's coming from the championship. Yes, he qualified Leicester to the Premier League. But, I mean, there was so much talk. Even Leicester fans were raising concerns about his style of play being boring and all that. But he's come and demonstrated that if he has the right tools,
materials,
he can be able to deliver. And he is delivering. So he himself has not been carried away. He's always kept a level head and said that, listen, as much as possible, this is not what I expected. and I want to take it game by game. But all the teams around us that we are supposed to be contending with are better. Arsenal has been there twice and failed, but I mean they've been there. You know, the experience in Liverpool's squad, you can't question it. City have won 4 on the trot, and they are trying to go for the 5th. These are the teams you are contending with. So it will be very naive to assume that we are going to blow all these teams away.
But these teams you've mentioned are at par with Chelsea. It's just some few years ago that you guys had issues. Chelsea is always Chelsea.
No, you are looking at the name of the team. But here's the case.
But that's what I was telling you the last time. Regardless of even Manchester United's problems, Manchester United is Manchester United.
No, if you take out Reece James, and who else? I think just him, because Chilwell is not playing. Every other position, we have new players.
So,
which team? There's no team that have had to approve the entire squad.
So this is history made by Chelsea.
Of course, it's not history because it was forced on us. It was forced on us
by who?
By the UK government. Everybody knows this. The UK government scraped the team from the owner, and we had to rebuild from scratch. Even the entire administration was changed. So for that reason, it's unprecedented for a team to go through what we've gone through.
And where you are today.
I mean, I've heard pundits that said that with what Chelsea have gone through, it will take us 10 to 15 years to get back to where we used to be. You understand? And the owners, credit to them, said, okay, we are giving ourselves 5 years to build a project. And they are ahead of what they were trying to achieve.
Anyway, so, but I personally feel as though that Chelsea is, yes, they are playing good football. For me, unlike others, I expected them to be playing good football this season.
Okay.
Because, of course, I didn't expect them to play.
Why were you expecting that?
Yeah, because even the latter part of last season wasn't that bad, even though they changed your coach and everything. Yeah, I watched a few games before the season ended last season. Then, so what your new coach did was to tweak one or two things, which has actually worked.
No, he's not tweaked. I mean, Maresca has changed the entire philosophy of what we are doing. If you look at what Pochettino was doing compared to what Maresca is doing, the boys, the confidence are passing. I mean, look at how we move the ball from the back to the front. It's the quickest that we've done.
So you have always believed in new coach, new energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It works.
Yeah, it works. So that's what I'm saying, that for me, what Maresca is doing with the boys is brilliant.
Yeah, it's working well.
You know, and sometimes it looks as though that the boys are, I mean, and then I don't agree with that word, inexperienced, because we've watched Chelsea's game this season.
Yeah.
Most of these boys, the word might be young, okay, but they play very good experienced football.
But we're talking about experience, what do we mean? We are not talking about experience as in they are now starting to play football. Of course, they are fit, they know football and all that. What we are talking about is experience in the Premier League. You understand? Someone like Cole Palmer, this is his second season. You understand?
Yeah.
Before then, he was just getting snippets of game from City.
Okay.
Nkunku was injured, didn't play a full season last season. Most of these guys are not. Jackson had his first season last season. You can't compare them to a national team who have been up there. I mean, most of these players are in there. Declan Rice have been in the Premier League for how long? So it's not the same.
Okay, so I think we have quite a number of interesting games coming up for Chelsea to even get to 2 points behind Liverpool.
Okay.
Now, one of the most interesting games that's coming up is Brentford, who has been a nightmare to Chelsea most of the times.
Yeah. I mean,
and Brentford's attacking guys are amazing. And of course, Chelsea is also very amazing. I mean, what's your take on that game? And let's see how you believe you're going to fare on that game.
What I've seen is that every team have their bogey team.
Yeah.
You understand? No matter how good you are, like you, Liverpool and Everton.
Yeah.
No matter how good you are, when those,
City and Crystal Palace.
Exactly. When these games come, it's a bit. And Brentford are sort of proven to be our bogey team.
Yeah.
We've played. I mean, for the last 10 games that we played against them, I think we've won 3 or 4, and we've drawn 3.
Yeah.
So basically, the record against them is not really good.
It's not really good. Yeah.
Exactly. And the last time we actually had a consistent run like this, 6 games. Guess the team we faced before we dropped that.
Brentford.
Brentford is the one we stopped it. So that was in 2001 with Tuchel.
Yeah.
So this is
2021.
2021. 2021. And now they stand a chance to do the same again. Am I confident?
Are you playing at home or away?
Home. And funny enough, we never won against them at home.
Interesting.
So it makes it a very tricky game for us. I believe we are on form. The mentality of the boys are good. But with Brentford, Wisa, and Mwembo, they will always have their chances.
Yeah.
And they are solid guys that they can take their chances.
Because
so that is where we are a bit skeptical about how this game will go. We will have to win the game, but I think, like our coach said in his press conference, it's going to be a difficult game, and it's a good test. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's going to be a good game. For me, I have so much confidence in the attacking guys of Chelsea.
Okay.
No, I mean, I'm a Liverpool fan, but I try to be honest sometimes because, I'm looking at Jackson. Back then, it would take Jackson about 10 chances just to put in a goal.
Yeah.
But now, if you leave Jackson alone, even in the heat of the moment, defenders all around him, he will find a way to put the ball in the net.
I didn't have a good game against. Which is impressive. He didn't have a good game against Tottenham. I mean, he came off crying. That's exactly how bad. And I'm hoping that there will be a reaction in this game because, I mean, for him to criticize himself to the point of going to tears, that is actually
Massa, this tears thing, the guy they do what you Jackson got. What he was in tears because
I tell what's the guy Nunes or
whatever. He's in tears because of what?
To cry. We the fans, we love it when
a
player didn't perform
what does it show?
And he criticizing himself. we want a reaction from
so that. You roll on the park and we cry.
He wasn't. I mean, he was on the bench crying like he felt he didn't give. Although we won, that's the point. Although we won, he felt he didn't add what he wanted to add.
Scored the goals instead.
He didn't add what he wanted.
Well, of course, it's always good to see strikers that hungry.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
It's a good sign.
So, I mean, with how he struggled last season and all that, if for now he thinks that this is my standard and I've dropped, and he thinks that he's going to be emotional about it, I mean, I think the fans love it.
Well, yeah, I mean, they have no choice but to love it. That's your striker. Okay, anyway, Charlie. So, guys, I mean, Chelsea fans out there, this is what we think. These are our opinions.
Yeah.
Chelsea's doing amazing, man. Of course, as a Liverpool fan, I don't want you to be on top of me. But Charlie, let's see what happens.
I mean, it's going to be a long season. Yeah. I think we still have more games to go. So we are not getting carried away. We are enjoying the run as it comes. But it's true.
What is this long season? We're in December. The season we day inside. It didn't happen.
Listen.
What is long season thing?
After December, that table is going to change, whether you like it or not.
The table is always changing. The table
it's going to change. I'm talking about the top. It's going to change.
Who's at the top?
Right now, Liverpool.
So say after December, Liverpool will be at the top. Because that's what you want to say.
That's not what I want to say. What I'm saying is that if Liverpool is able to come out of the other side of December, and you're on top,
which you are hoping not to happen.
Well, I mean, I don't support you. Why should I? I mean, if I'm working with the facts, I'm looking at the numbers and the table.
So at least,
but today, if I'm going with sentiments, of course, I don't want you to be there. It's fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yesterday, it's like, I thought you were supporting us when we were playing. Oh, that was fake. You've confessed.
I was supporting you as a friend. I was supporting you as a friend. And the way you disappeared after the game, I was sending people to check up on you.
But I was fine. Anyway, we'll get to the Liverpool game. So, Charlie, guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed these discussions, our opinions. Chelsea is doing very well, but we hope it continues. If not, we go fire back.
It will continue.
All right, Charlie, share your opinions down there. Don't forget to subscribe. First Half Podcast, we did for you.
Thank you, guys.